was like, you really want to do this? He was like, yeah, man, I really want to do it, mate. I really want it. I was like, cool, fair play.
Comes in the next day. Why did you make me do this?
Yeah, if you want it done, you want it done.
To be fair, first things first. Again, thanks for coming here.
No worries.
You're not too far away, so it's not much of a travel.
Road, mate, yeah.
Not too much commitment.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's
cool.
all right then.
It's all good.
But yeah, really, there's no real way to start a conversation other than saying, tattooing wise, you seem to be doing pretty well at the moment, aren't you?
Cheers, man. Thank you. Yeah, I try my best. I try my best. Yeah, it's been good. I think since like conventions have picked up and that for me.
Yeah.
Like since winning Great British, I think things have started to pick up for me, and I'm really grateful of that as well.
Was Great British the first convention you did since
first
we all came
ever
back?
one? First ever one, dude.
You just first ever convention?
First ever convention.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was the first
Beginner's
ever one.
luck.
Yeah, I think it was, mate. Yeah.
Well, actually, no, it wasn't beginner's luck. The piece you did was insane.
It was huge.
It was massive.
It was massive. The one in Telford was even bigger.
Oh, it was.
See
Yeah, it was
that
that guy's back, wasn't it?
No. The
Was it not?
the leg. It was like it was an outside leg all the way down.
Where was it when you did that guy's? The whole of that guy's back.
That was Great British.
Oh,
Great British just
yeah.
gone.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, there was Great British
And then Tattoo
2021.
Freeze.
Was it? Great British 2021 was in October.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Then there was Freeze.
Then there was Freeze. That
Yeah,
I'd done that
massive
big
leg. Yeah.
we came runner up for that one, which I'm grateful for again.
In black and grey.
In black and grey.
Yeah.
I think.
But your first convention, the one we're discussing, for obviously people who don't know, it's like it was best of show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it best black and grey?
It got best black and grey, best of convention, and
best of the day.
Sunday, best of the
Yeah.
day, or something like that. I couldn't believe it, man. That was speechless.
I know, yeah.
Mate,
When I went over to you at the end of the show,
I was
I was just like, Liam, congrats, dude. You were just like with a crowd of people, and I was just like, where is everyone?
Yeah, that was it. That was the
oh man,
the one in Telford.
That was 2 whole days.
Was 2 whole days.
Fair play to and fair play to the client as well. Sitting 2 days is hard.
Jack, he sits. Yeah, I got to shout him, mate. He sits brilliant.
Yeah,
he's cool. And
I suppose when
just
you
do whatever I want on him, so
as you know now with shows, I suppose you got to pick the right client to, because you don't do small pieces.
No, I'll try to go big.
Yeah,
just bigger the better.
So you want to make sure you've got a client that can like stick it out.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever had many people that obviously with your large pieces and stuff, like do they ever get halfway, just out of the studio and that, do you ever get halfway through and think, oh, I just can't do it?
Nah, majority of the time, because I work quick as well,
yeah.
I'll get a lot done in the time. But I think the last Great British on Cam, when I done Cam's back, he was fitting it towards the end.
Yeah.
Whole back in like a day and a half, was it? I don't know, I think it was a day and a half, yeah. But we smashed it out. It's healed sick as well. So
not a nice position to be in, really, is it? I suppose. As
I know,
client,
and you like,
kind of like,
yeah. And I tried to like get him lying down. It's just awkward at conventions.
I bet you just
space as well.
You're so tempted to just like sit up and just do that, and you're just like, stay where you are. Yeah. Well, I remember when Monty and Ryan tattooed me at the same time at a show, and I was leaning on my left-hand side. I thought, this is fine. Having 2 people tattoo me is not a problem. Yeah. And then someone said to me, how's your back? And I was like, now I notice how awkward
on your
I'm
side,
sitting.
on your...
Yeah.
When I was getting my leg done, I felt like I needed a hip replacement. It was that bad. Like, it was, It's just mainly position than anything.
Yeah. Because sometimes that can suck more than the tattoo, really.
Yeah, definitely, man.
What's your most recent tattoo?
My most recent is that one on my leg. Yeah, look, that one.
Was that by Scott J? Was it?
That's Stefan, who I work with.
All right, Stefan. Stefan from Vivid Ink.
Stefan from Vivid Ink.
Giving him a little shout out there.
Yeah. We still need to get it finished, so hopefully we'll get it finished soon.
Yeah. How many of you actually work at the Vivid where you are?
7 of us.
7. Is that like at one time? How many people are tattooing there?
So there's me, Alex, Stefan's 1, 2, 3, 2 at the back. That's 5, and then 7 up. Yeah, 7. 2 upstairs, and then there's 1 laser technician.
Does it ever get crowded?
It does on Saturdays.
And you're not there.
When I'm not working.
Fair enough.
So I just work Monday to Friday. It's pretty sweet in the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everyone's off work on Saturdays and stuff, and everyone seems to like come in and you do piercings, which we don't do, and you know what I mean. So
is there a reason why you don't do piercings at the studio?
It's only the Birmingham branch that do it.
Right.
We just mainly do tattoos.
Yeah.
And laser.
So is all of your clients pretty much know that you do large scale work now? Then you don't get any. Do you do any do like small bangers or like
I've done some yesterday. I've done some girly tattoos yesterday.
Some girly tattoos.
It was a bit of a change. So yeah, but I like doing it. Like from doing my dark realism, black and grey. I like doing like really bold, heavy lines stuff. You know what I mean? Single line stuff. I like that stuff as well. But when it comes, I enjoy it because I don't get to do it.
Yeah, it keeps you creative, I suppose, as well.
Exactly.
Doesn't it? Yeah, keeps you varied.
But when I do dark realism, I'm stuck into it.
What's like your most asked for kind of subject? Skulls and stuff, really.
I'm getting a lot of free reign now, which I just girls' faces, skulls, smoke, some like trashy kind of deathcore kind of lettering kind of thing, that kind of like pattern.
Do you like doing the script side of things as well then?
Yeah. I love my script.
Yeah,
the script's sick. But yeah, I like the kind of that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with all
Virgin on death metal,
splatters all around it. And stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
When you first started, what was like the first area you was in, like with apprenticeships?
Well, when I first started, I was doing everything. It was a walk-in shop. Yeah. I think that's how I like picked up my speed as well. Shout out to Rob for teaching me and everything.
Where did you learn?
I learned at Tomo's in Bearwood.
Yeah.
It's not Tomo's no more. It's like a new ownership and stuff. But yeah, I started there. Started tattooing myself. Started tattooing family members, and then when I got onto like normal customers, I was just doing everything, mate. It was one in, one out, one in, one out, one in, one out.
Was there the stuff that people came in and said, "I'd love to have this," and you were just like, "Oh," or did you literally just think, "I'm learning"?
I was shoved in the deep end, mate.
Yeah.
I was taught pretty old school, man. I was on the coils. And that's how I think I picked up my speed, just doing everything.
So how long ago was that when you're speaking now then?
8 years.
Right.
8 years, 7-8 years ago. Yeah.
And given the style of stuff that you do right now, how long have you really had that as your main portfolio? Like the large scale black dark pieces. Like how long has that been like normal?
I think about 4 years now. It's like when I was leaving there, I was slowly getting into what I liked doing, if you know what I mean. I was like, I want to keep doing this sort of stuff.
I've always kind of found it interesting how an artist kind of falls into their style.
Yeah, I think you've just got to find it, man.
Yeah.
It took me a while to find what I like doing and how I adapted to it as well. You just got to find it. It takes some time to find it, but I think once you found it,
do you ever get? Is there a lot of influence? Not for you personally, but like in generic tattoo artist speaking now. Like, do you reckon there's a lot of influences for like your hobbies and all that kind of stuff that stems into what direction you go for styles and stuff? So say like if you like loud, heavy music, you probably ain't going to be doing. You probably ain't going to be doing loads of Disney tattoo. Well, I mean, maybe you might do, but like, you see what I mean? Like, is there kind of like an influence of the things you like outside of tattooing that gets you into
but I play guitar and stuff. I do like my music. I like going to obviously concerts and stuff. I went to go and see Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I bet that was good.
That was brilliant, mate.
Brilliant. Where did you go and see them?
It was in Manchester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They didn't come to Birmingham at all?
No, it was only Manchester and London.
Only 2 dates?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah, Thundercat was there, A$AP Rocky was there.
Oh,
he was late.
Of course.
He was late, of course. But like I play guitar, I like the music and stuff. Yeah, it's...
Do you listen to music whilst you're tattooing as well?
Yeah. Some like I'll start off not obviously because it will just be played in the shop.
Yeah.
But it will get to a point in the day where I'm like, I'm gonna shove on my headphones there and just zone out to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think most like including myself. I think most clients kind of like understand that sometimes you want to be locked in and. You know.
I have some clients that come and as soon as they get in the chair, they put the headphones.
Yeah, they've got to be getting into their state of mind, and you've got to be in yours.
Exactly, man. Yeah, definitely. They got to get into the right shape of mind, get zoned out and stuff.
So when you finish your tattoos for the day and you've done at the studio and you go home, what's life like for you?
Pretty chilled out, mate.
Yeah.
I chill with my missus. Got a cat. I got a dog. Got a tortoise.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God. You're building a zoo, aren't you?
Yeah. we just chill out. We just chill out with them. Put some Netflix on.
Yeah.
Chill out. Have some food, and I'll probably have a little bit, play guitar.
Yeah.
Like I used to like finish work. I used to go straight home, and I used to just be designing for the next day.
I was going to say that was going to be my next question. Like, how much of your personal time is spent designing?
Yeah, my missus started to have a go at me. She's like, "What can you do in the morning?" I'm like, "Yeah,
I wake up late."
Cool. No, I wake up pretty early now because she works obviously by me as well. But I'll get into bed. I'll just look for references. I'll just screenshot references, and then I'll get into work. I'll set up, and then I'll just put it all together.
Do you sort of have like a bit of a strategy or a technique now? Then is it become a bit more kind of like regulated? Like, client gets in touch with you. Yeah, I'd love to have this sort of piece. Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty
down.
Yeah, it's pretty easy now, man. Most of my clients just come to me what I like to do now. Yeah. And so that's good in a way.
You got much of a waiting list?
I'm currently booking now for I think October, November. So I always like to be like 2-3 months ahead. I don't really like to be longer than that. So it just gives someone to obviously have that chance to book in with me and they're not waiting that long. You know what I mean? I don't really like to book that far ahead, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So all my next year, that's all free.
How long is it until you actually start making the design for the client then?
On the day.
Is that all the time? All the time for you?
Yeah, all the time on the day. It's just easier. Like I said, like the night before, I'll just look at some references. I'll screenshot them. I'll get in. I'll set up, and then before they come in, I'll just have a play around. If they don't like it, then we can always sit down and we can always chat and do it in person. I think it's just better because you get that 1-to-1. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think DMs are a little bit like
it's
a bit cold, aren't they?
It's it's one of them. I think it's a lot better having it one-to-one and stuff instead of only. It's a bit awkward over Messenger. You don't really get the whole description.
Yeah. So if someone messages you then and says, "Oh, I loved that piece that you did at so and so's show or whatever. I'd love to have something similar," and it's a massive 2-day leg piece,
Yeah.
How long does that sort of take? You say you're going to design it in the morning and stuff with them. Right? How long does that actually take for you to sit there, go from blank piece of paper to first draft?
Yeah, so I'll take a picture of the leg. I'll take sort of leg, arm, whatever. Yeah. I'll put it on Procreate. Normally it takes me about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, half an hour.
That's just crazy to think that you can design something so.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I've got that sort of. I'm switched on when it comes to stuff like that, and I can just do it. Yeah. Instantly, it's I don't know. Maybe it's a gift. I don't know.
That's the caption. Tattoo artist reveals gifts. He's got a hack.
Yeah, he got the hack. But yeah, it just comes to me naturally, mate. Yeah. I think when I was playing guitar and stuff, I was picking up really, really quickly. Yeah. And when I was drawing and stuff at school, and I just adapted to it quickly.
You say that you've done your sort of style for 4 years. You said. Yeah. So have you sort of had that sort of right, clients coming in, I'm going to design it this morning? Has that been 4 years as well? Or have you learnt to design quicker?
I've learnt to design quicker. Yeah. Yeah, because I used to do it I used to always do it 2 days, 3 days before.
In advance and stuff.
In advance, you know what I mean? Because I used to get clients and they're like, "Oh, where's my design?" And
they want to have a look at it first. Take pictures of it,
if I
send
don't
it
like
to their
it,
friends.
And I was like, don't stress. We can always sort it out on the day. And I'm more chilled out now. You know what I mean? I'm very, very laid back when it comes to it.
That's good though, isn't it? You need to have a bit of a laid back.
Of course, man. Of course.
You got to keep yourself chill because then that kind of that kind of brushes onto the client as well. Yeah. I bet if you're stressy and rushy and that, they're going to get a bit anxious and think, "Oh fuck, what am I doing? Is this the right decision?"
Yeah. I was laid back. I'll be comfortable with them, and I'll be be chill, be humble, and you know what I mean. So yeah, I think that helps.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah.
So you mentioned just before Red Hot Chili Peppers. Give me some bands. What else is on you? What's on your shuffle at the moment?
I'm an artist that I like.
Yeah.
Mate, I like everything. Kill Switch Engage, Five Finger Death Punch. You ever heard of a band called Emma Rosa?
I have heard of them.
Johnny Craig.
Yeah, I have heard of them, but not
Johnny
like
Craig,
I
yeah.
haven't listened to loads of it.
You don't really do stuff now, but I love them. Oasis, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, pretty much.
Dream Festival lineup. What would that be?
A dream festival.
Yeah, like say like Download next year. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Who you three headliners?
That's a tough one, you know.
This could be a podcast on its own.
I know.
This is nothing to do with tattooing, but like
yeah.
we're quite big on music and we love Download and all that, so we have these conversations regularly.
Main acts.
Yeah.
3.
Main stage, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers got to be.
Yeah.
It's got to be Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right. Were they the opener Friday? Okay,
yeah.
Nice, good.
If Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Limp Bizkit.
Oh, that would be good.
I've got loads in mind, mate. I could keep going forever.
We won't do the full festival.
No. I could keep going. Yeah, but loads. Have you watched that new Woodstock on Netflix?
No. What, documentary?
Brilliant.
No.
Absolutely brilliant. It just went tits up.
I've watched an old Woodstock documentary.
Yeah. Was it 69? Was it?
Was that the one where some people died at the festival or something?
Yes.
99.
It was
99. There was 3. The first one was the best. It was a love, peace,
Yeah,
chill.
yeah.
And then the second one, it just got worse. And then the
Overcrowded.
third one, it just...
It was like, it's not the most tragic music event ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
And there was like... I think it was Limp Bizkit.
Oh, was that where there's people climbing up the
Yeah.
the stand where all the
It was
the
bad,
cameras were and
fires
stuff.
everywhere. It was have a watch, man. It was.
There was the documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, there's like I think there's like 3 episodes or something.
Oh, okay.
But
Then.
it's-
I'll definitely
yeah.
have a look at that.
Have a look, mate. It's sick,
Yeah.
mate.
Make
yeah.
Download look real tame, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'd love to. Yeah, I want to go Download, man.
Have you never
Next
been?
year. Nah.
I'd have thought that'd have been right up your street.
I know. I've never had the chance to.
Ah,
do
fair
it,
enough.
like, so.
But to be fair, you mentioned Limp Bizkit, right? We had tickets to go see them in Brum. And
Really?
obviously Mr. Fred Durst is unfortunately a bit ill, isn't he? So it's been rescheduled. That's gutting.
When was that?
When were they meant to be here? October or November or something?
September.
Oh, was it September?
I think so, yeah. I think
Oh.
it's the week after Big London.
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was.
right.
Yeah, because we have a busy September ahead of us, so that would have been it, really.
So Big London's the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
the first weekend of September.
No, it's my birthday's the 5th.
Just drop that in as well. Remember to write that down. Liam's birthday's the
Liam's
5th.
birthday's.
Yeah, we got a busy. Like Big London's going to be great. Like we can't wait to do it. Like I don't know whether this episode will be actually out.
Where's it held? Excel.
XL Arena.
Yeah, that's going to be big.
That's going to be massive. I've never been to like the XL Arena, but Luke's been to what was it? Comic Con? No, sorry, SneakerCon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, SneakerCon. I like you into your sneakers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm well into them as well, mate.
You got a collection as well.
Yeah, I love me Jordans. I love me Air Ones.
As you're saying that, you're looking down.
I'm
at the
looking
mic.
down.
Oh,
Yeah,
you.
Love it. Yeah.
So you got some. You got any put up at the studio, or do you keep all of that stuff at home?
Nah, just keep them at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people have some weird stuff hanging up in the studio, don't they?
I know. Like proper like Supreme collectors and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I love my Supreme as well. Like pretty much all my t-shirts are Supreme. So yeah,
Supreme
I do like
tees.
that.
Supreme and
tees.
Ghost t-shirts.
Yeah, that's it, man. All the way,
Yeah.
all the way, mate.
I used to live with somebody, a really nice guy called Max, and he used to have a lot of Supreme stuff as well. And then one day he had a parcel, and we were sitting around. He was just like opening it up. I was just like, "Oh, what you bought this time?" And it was a Supreme branded crowbar. And I was like,
Yeah, they
what
do
the hell?
everything, man. They do crowbars, they do hammers.
It's just
Like,
so random.
it's very, very
The
random.
thing is, though, people buy it a lot. There's a lot
It's
of
like,
value
because
to
they
it.
only make like a few, and
It's
then
like a limited
they
line.
don't make them
Yeah.
anymore. So when it sells out, they just put it on StockX, whatever, and it just goes up in price.
You getting into much like NFTs or anything like that? Any kind of digital valued stuff like that, or is that not your game?
Nah, I've done a little bit of cryptocurrency. I just keep falling off it. I just don't take really much attention to
Do you think
it.
of it more as like a bit of like a little game to play every now and again, rather
a
than like an investment opportunity and stuff?
Like, I've done a little bit of Forex and stuff. I tried to get it, just wasn't me. Yeah, but I think I've got a little bit of Bitcoin and stuff like the Ethereum, whatever it is. But the NFT, would like to do some NFTs.
Yeah.
I'll probably do some on my Procreate, see what I can come up with, because now, mate, they're going for shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gee, like too much.
It seems like
Crazy.
NFTs definitely has a bit of space for a tattoo.
It
artist.
does, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Even like with did like a normal tattoo design, just put it into an NFT, see how much you can get for it.
It's a crazy.
You never know until you do it. You know what I mean? That's actually a good show. I might do it.
This is it.
I might get to it. I might do it.
Have a look at Liam's NFTs.
Yeah,
After this episode, will be like Liam's
That's it.
post up NFTs. Quick, get them.
Yeah, shit, it's like 3 mil.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mate Alex is well into it as well. Who I work with, he's proper into it. He knows his shit about it.
I think if you put your time into it, you can make some absolute killing, can't you?
When he's tattooing and stuff, like he listens to podcasts about like cryptocurrency, so he knows everything about it.
Yeah, just absorb all the knowledge and just gain all of that kind of
information as you can.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
I'd love to be into it more as well, but again, it is just time. Like
it is. Are you currently doing it now, or nah?
I know.
I'd like to do it though.
No, it's something that like if I don't have like I probably have like I know 20% of what NFTs really do and what they are and there's value and stuff like a brief understanding, you know what they are and everything, but like figuring out how to get them out there and figuring out how to give them that value and stuff like that. You need some. You know, you need to be some sort of brand or personality first, I think, don't you, really? Yeah,
definitely.
Well, obviously, like, the artwork itself is one thing, isn't it? But, you see these celebrities just pumping out these NFTs and selling them for thousands.
It's like, really, like, they're big on, like, apes and stuff, aren't they? Like, with
animals and that.
Yeah. All sort of based around animals, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. Wearing different outfits.
Yeah. It's a bit like Fall Guys, like, all these little new animal decals and all this kind of stuff. It's just turned into like a big game, hasn't it?
Definitely. Did you see that picture of like that loads of people like get like lion tattoos and it's a very big thing to get a lion tattoo. Or like a lion, like a girl's face with a lion kind of headdress and stuff. Did you see the picture when it was swapped?
Oh, was the lion wearing a woman or something?
It was the lion with his like he was on his like where his paw was. It was like a man like that. Maybe turn that into an NFT.
Reverse, yeah. You could
That'd be good. But yeah, it was crazy. When I seen that, I was like, what the fuck?
God, like obviously, you know, you are a tattooist and you're a black and grey, so you're gonna get a lot of those requests and you're gonna see them a lot. But like, you know, doing the social.
To be fair, I like doing them because I like working with like textures and stuff. I love my texture in tattoos. So like, with the phone and the stuff,
I can't remember who it was. I really should remember these people's names and, you know, their pages and stuff. But there was last year or the year before, there was a guy that was in his garden. I don't know whether you may know him or not, but he's a tattooist, and he was like taking the piss out of this guy that had like, you know, like you have like the tiger eyes like that.
Oh yeah.
And then he had the mouth there and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm on about?
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're on about.
There's a guy that does this video, and he's a tattooist somewhere. I can't remember where it is now, but like,
and he's just taking the piss.
He's just creasing, and he's just like he's drew some stuff on his own, like on his leg, and he started like putting his leg up here and everything. So like, I'm gonna get this one done next.
Never.
What's the most oddest request you've ever had? If you can recall one.
I've had a few.
Oh, all right then.
When I was first starting out, some lad come in and wanted power bottom.
What? Power bottom?
Power bottom. there.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, well, no, I'm not doing that, mate. Nah, I can't do that. And he wanted it in like, yeah, like really rainbow colours and stuff.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, I've done a lot of. I've tattooed a lot of fucked up shit as well. When I was first starting out. Yeah,
Taking what you can, really.
that's it.
Yeah.
Experience, isn't it?
Power bottom.
Power
Do you reckon
bottom.
that person ever got it done? Do you reckon they're out there somewhere with it? Maybe it's turned into a full back piece.
I'm trying to remember if I actually done it. I think I did, you know.
Yeah.
You
gotta look back in the archives
It was a
for
long
that.
time ago, mate. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had very, very odd requests.
I think that's
I'm like,
kind of the
why-
fun of
why
being
would you want that?
being in a studio. It's got to be fun with certain people coming in and asking for stuff.
Definitely. It is all walks of life.
Yeah.
All walks of life.
Is there any sort of like people that you sort of not aspire to be, but like get inspired by? Is there any like certain artists out there that you sort of look at every day and just go,
definitely.
that's what I want to?
Yeah, well, Jack Connolly, who done my sleeve, is a real big inspiration.
Yeah.
He's really in that kind of dark, trippy kind of black and grey,
Yeah.
like double exposure and stuff like that. Who else? Yeah, like Carlos Torres, Sam Barber.
Yeah.
So colour work's amazing. I'd love to do colour. I'm just afraid of it.
Do you ever do much colour? Or are you just always black?
I
and grey?
do a little bit to save someone like I don't know has like a tiger, the one that I
Yeah.
coloured. I'll do that. I'll do a little bit of colour, but
Yeah.
not like full scale colour realism.
How come you don't really verge on colour?
Black and grey's easier. Black and grey's easier. I'll stay in
Simple
my
answer.
stay in my comfort zone.
Stay in your
Yeah,
lane.
but I'd love to do it, man. But it's so technical though. It's very technical.
Yeah.
You never know. I'll probably give it a try. Maybe one day.
What about if you ever did a collab with somebody and you were doing like black and grey and colour?
mixed
Would
with
you
colour.
just sort of stay on the black?
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'd stay in the black and grey.
You ever done any big, large collabs with people?
No, well, me and Devs, my mate, Mr. Baldara, on Instagram.
Is
shout
he
out, mate.
in Envy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he done like my mum's portrait. He's a good pal as well.
Yeah.
We were supposed to do one at Halloween Tattoo Bash.
Well, this year?
This year we were supposed to do a collab, but they're fully booked.
Oh, you joking?
Yeah, we didn't book it in time, man.
Oh, man.
So we couldn't get the spot, but we were supposed to do a collab then.
Oh, that's gutting. We'll be there at that show as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully they'll have someone not turn up.
Are you booked anything for next year or any shows coming up?
Not yet. I know Chester's in September, the 24th, I think, or something. I don't know if there's any spots for that. I might do that, but yeah, I've just got Blackpool next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have loved to do Halloween Tattoo Bash, man. And because they approached us at Great British, and
Yeah.
they said like, oh yeah, let's just do it, cool. And I was very surprised how they went out so quick. You know what I mean? Like the booths and stuff.
I think it's a
fully booked.
slightly smaller compared to last year.
Yeah. Because I think they put a post up saying, "Oh, we had to resize the venue and stuff."
Yeah, because some things have happened in the race course. It's in the Wolverhampton race course,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah.
So I think they've had some sort of like development in there that's kind of like shrunk the hall a little bit, but should still be good. We're looking forward. We're dressing up on the Saturday, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. That's the thing, man. I would dress up in tattoo.
Yeah,
I'd dress up with a mask on and stuff. You
The
know
thing
what I
is,
mean?
you'd need a map with everyone's numbers and who's working there, because you ain't going to fucking recognise anyone.
Exactly. But yeah, we was gonna do a really big collab as well, and base it on like Halloween and like Friday the 13th and stuff like that. But
Just
hopefully,
set up a stand outside the arena.
yeah. I'm gonna message them and just say like, is there any chance that we could squeeze in?
It is a shame, man. Like that would be decent
And
to get
obviously
you there.
you guys are there as well, so
Yeah.
it would be good.
It just sounds like a real fun show, to be honest. Like we've never been a supplier there, but we've been there spectated a couple of times, and it's like it is just like it feels like a bit of a homely kind of environment as well. It's quite cozy.
It's only in Wolvo as well. So
Yeah, pretty easy for us to get there
pretty
for
close.
everyone, really.
Yeah. And I think the booths as well, they were cheap.
Yeah.
And But yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, you just remind me, I'm going to message him and say, can I
So how many
have
shows have you
sweets?
done now?
3.
3. And
So
that's
before next week in Blackpool.
So it's GB twice and then Freeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll be doing them next year as well, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So messaged me about all the stuff, so I'll probably get it booked.
Would you ever want to do any conventions overseas or different countries?
Definitely. I want to do like Amsterdam and I'd love to do Milano and
Milano's always sounds good.
Big one.
Yeah,
it's
massive.
Big convention, definitely. Yeah, there's loads of places. I just need to have a look, man, and just message them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you don't ask, you don't get.
Would you normally plan to do shows with people from the studio, or do you just sort of go solo?
And
then if they,
I'd like to do it with people that obviously that I know and I like to be around and who I trust and stuff. You know what I mean? I think you get that banter as well. You know, what I mean? It's always good when you got someone that you know that's working with you. But yeah, that's good. Yeah, but I think overseas, I would like to do like Amsterdam or Europe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I think there's a few in Thailand as well. I'd love to do one at Cov.
Be interesting to see how the culture's different.
Yeah, I got family over in Thailand.
Oh really?
I'm going in. I've just booked it to go in November, and so. But yeah, I've always loved to learn like Sakyan. You know,
Is
like
that
poking?
Yeah.
I've always loved to learn it, man.
It looks really painful.
It is painful, mate. I've had it on my back.
Oh, you had it done, have you?
Yeah, it's horrible.
So how's it like? How's that
horrible.
like? Compare that like for other people who don't know what it is like. Compare that to normal tattooing.
It's a
then.
normal tattoo, and you can just. Yeah, it's a different kind of pain because once you put it in and then you have to, and then they flick it out, so it's like poking it like over and over and over.
So what needles do they actually like have on the end of like the what's
So
it
it's
called?
basically it's like a bamboo stick.
Yeah.
It's a bamboo stick, and then they just solder on. They just get on like a normal
Like a needle on the bar, just like
needle on the bar. They cut it and then they just wrap it up and stuff. But yeah, I got some. I should have brought them in actually. I've got some at the shop that the tattooed me and my partner with, and but yeah, it was a good experience as well. It was
what made you actually do it?
We just thought we was there, and me and we sort of like, do you want to get a Sakyan tattoo? And we was like, yeah, let's do it.
Where was you actually when you got this stuff?
It was in Thailand. We was in Koh Chang.
Right. I'm gonna pretend I know where that is.
It's more by Cambodia, but it was a lovely island, paradise, mate.
Yeah.
But the healing is so different.
Takes longer.
No, it's so quick.
Oh right.
Like I was like, I can't go in the sea, or you know what I mean. He's like, no, well you can. I'm like, what? Like really? It's like when I get all these done, you know what I mean. The healing's it's pretty long.
Yeah.
But the Sakyan, it's very very light to start with, very very thin.
Yeah.
And then as it heals and as it ages, it goes thicker, then it goes darker.
Okay.
Didn't scab once. It was perfect. I was like,
does that style kind of like go through more layers of like skin tissue compared to normal tattooing then, or?
No, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, because when he first done it, it was very very faint.
Yeah.
Very faint.
Because that's like when they've got that, and then they like with another stick, like.
Yeah, well, that's is it Tabori? I don't know. It's a very like it's a Polynesian kind of, and they do it like the Japan as well with the tapping and stuff. I think it's Tabori. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. But now he had his like little ink cap in his palm of his hand, and then he'll just pull the skin down, and then he'd rest it on his thumb, and then he'll just be like that.
Oh, okay.
That's how Sakyan is, but there's loads of different traditional ways of actually doing. There's like tapping, there's Tabori and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a cool experience. But the healing of it it's crazy how it's so different.
Do you get like the scab and the flakiness still? No.
I did the scab once.
That's mad. That is.
As soon as I got it done, I was out in the sea. I was like, I hope this don't get infected. Sun was blazing on me as well, and it was it was sweet. Yeah.
Maybe you should offer it.
Yeah, like I said, like I'd like to learn it and bring it over here or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of places that do
It's
like
always
Sakian.
interesting to think of what tattooing used to be like hundreds of years ago and stuff. And when you
Crazy.
think of what it is like now with all the hygiene and stuff, it's like
Yeah. Well, it's
such
one of the oldest forms of kind of meditation in a way.
yeah.
It's been practiced for ages.
You've seen some of those like old, like 1,000-year-old bodysuits and stuff.
Crazy.
That have like, oh
It's
god.
mad. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, I'd love to get more like traditional kind of stuff and the history of it as well.
Yeah.
That fascinates me. How it was like invented, and you know what I mean. How someone can bring this.
Just body modification in general is like crazy. And you look back.
Yeah, definitely. Like stretchers, whatever.
Yeah,
It's been practiced for ages
Ridiculous,
since like ancient times. You know what I mean? So it's a normal.
Like
kind
some kind of groups that used to carve off the skin of their lost loved one, and they'd
scarification.
they'd keep it like on like pinned up in their home or whatever, and it's like they used to use that to remember the person and stuff. It's like, oh, man, if we did that today,
I know. Yeah,
get Johnny's like black and grey tiger piece and get it on the top of the mantle to remember him.
Yeah, man. But it's crazy.
Oh, what was that tattoo you just said? The guy, bottom, what was it?
Power bottom.
Power bottom. Get that carved up. Get it in the living room.
Yeah, that stuff like that, man. I've done loads, man. Geezer came in, he had like a cock and balls.
Cock and
put
balls.
him down with a little puddle.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah.
You're just there getting your glove on like, this is a stupid
I'm like,
idea.
Okay. I was like, you really want to do this? He was like, yeah, man, I really want to do it, mate. I really want it. I was like, cool, fair play.
Comes in the
Want it-
next
if you
day.
want it
Why did
done-
you make me do this?
Yeah, if you want it done, you want it done. I ain't got want it done.
How about
No
this?
worries.
Client walks into Vivid Ink. You've got the whole day spare, and then they say, you can tattoo anything you want on any part of my body, whatever you prefer. What would you tattoo, and what's your favourite part of the body to do a tattoo on?
Say the leg or the arm,
Yeah.
outside arm or outside leg.
Any reason why?
Skin's good.
Yeah. Not as sensitive and kind of like...
Yeah, I'd say like here, outside calf. Always like to tattoo that. I think it just goes in sweet.
Yeah. Blank canvas, what are you tattooing?
Maybe something kind of horror, kind of robotic.
Ooh.
Yeah, kind of bionic, kind of
Bit
horror, kind of.
cyborgy.
Yeah, kind of like that with an evil kind of twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that one that I posted the other day? That was quite.
You got to be more specific.
That was quite. Hang on, I'll show you. That was quite show you.
Well, I shared one today. I don't know whether that was
think it was
the
that
one
one.
you're on about. Yeah, I shared that this morning.
Yeah. Well, it's like an evil kind of take, but it's got the it's got that kind of cyborgy kind of hand.
Yeah, it's cool, that is.
Yeah.
Those whites are really bright as well.
I love my whites.
What's your ink of choice at the moment?
So with black and grey, I like to use Yarson's dark set.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
No fault. It's precise. You know what I mean? You know what you're getting.
Yeah.
I used to like drop. I'll do like 5 drops, 10 drops, whatever, and then just dilute it with water. But I find with the Yarson's dark set, it heals so nice as well. Heals like a nice silvery kind of.
Oh,
it kind of
okay.
looks like opaque.
Without trying to be. Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously because it's a wash, you just get black, dark tone, medium tone, light tone, and if you want to go lighter, you just dip it in a bit of ink, in a bit of water. But yeah, the quality of the healing on it, it's really really nice.
You've been using that quite a lot regularly then.
Yeah, that's all that I use, man. And
Yeah.
then with white, I like to use Radiant.
Yeah, you mentioned this when you were here last time, I
white.
think.
I don't know what it is. I've used like world famous White House, but I think with the Radiant White, it's just so prominent.
Yeah.
When it puts it in, it's like, and it's sweet and it heals. White, there's nothing comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I always use like 7 round shaders and 9 round shaders to like pack it in properly and stuff.
Yeah.
I never really used liners to do whites, just round shaders. I think it goes in more with like
Packs it in
my
a bit.
technique and stuff. I'll pack it in it'll be sweet and it will stay in there. Yeah, but like all the work that comes back, it looks the same. It's got a nice silvery finish.
That must be a good feeling for you as an artist.
Mate,
when you see consistent heels.
Yeah. It's wicked, man, and plus the client as well for looking after it so good. Well, I use Dermalyze.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'll put the Dermalyze on. I'll give them some spare. I'll tell them to take it off next day. Obviously, let it all weep in the night. Yeah. Take it off the day after. Give it a wash. Dab it completely dry, and then just rewrap it, and then just leave that on for a week. And then as soon as you take it off, it's pretty much healed.
So you tell them to leave the second skin on for the whole week.
For a whole week.
Yeah,
whole week. Take it off after the week. Bit of coconut oil, natural, 100% pure coconut oil.
Yeah,
sweet, perfect. That's what I've used, and it heals sound on me. And I just tell people to do that, and it heals perfect.
The thing is, when you've got a winning formula like that, it's really hard to change for any reason. Really, is there?
Yeah. Like with machines and stuff, like I went like 4 or 5 years with using an injector nano. Oh, I keep burping, sorry.
Get it out. Better out than in. That's what Shrek says.
Yeah. But yeah, I used an injector like 4 or 5 years straight, and it was my machine for my hand and my speed, and it's just
perfect fit.
You know what I mean? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just, and I've gone back to that. I still use the Omen like a few times a week. You know what I mean? But if I'm doing a nice dark black and grey, get the injector out. It's just consistent.
Did you say you started when you were starting? You was with coils and that.
Oh yeah.
How long do you ever still use them just for the fun of it?
I'd like to get them back out.
Yeah.
I do want to get them back out. To be fair, it's just the tuning and that pisses me off.
And the noise as well.
They take a while, and they're loud as hell.
Yeah.
Very, very old school. But I'd like to get them out. Probably do some trad work or some lettering or something with it. Some bold ass lines and stuff.
Get the needles on the bar again.
I know, man. I miss it in a way. You know what I mean? Because that's what I was taught to use, and I was using them for like a good 2 years. And
so was it 2 years of coil, and then you moved on to rotaries and machine wireless and stuff like that? Then, well, not wireless.
Yeah. Well, I started on coils, and then after the coils, I jumped on the injector.
Yeah.
And I just stayed with the injector, and then I was switching back and forth.
Just to try a few things.
But now I'll just stick to my injector because it's just me. You know what I mean? I know how to use it. It's my hand speed. It calculates everything. It's precise. It's just me. You know what I mean? Everyone's got their thing. You know what I mean? So
if you went back 8 years ago now and you saw yourself just starting an apprenticeship, what would you say to yourself in kind of like a advice kind of tip? Like, what would you sort of say? Like, don't worry too much about this or whatever. Like,
yeah, don't worry too much. Be humble. Just enjoy the process. You know what I mean? I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be who I am today. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wouldn't change anything. Just enjoy the process, man. You got to enjoy
process of learning.
Process of learning.
Making
the
mistakes.
History of tattooing and you know what I mean? All aspects of different like styles and genres of. You know what I mean? Do as much as you can, man. Yeah. Do everything. That way you can tattoo everything, really.
Have you got any sort of like future goals in mind, or do you just sort of keep it quite chill for the moment?
Yeah, I live in the moment. Yeah, I got some plans. Like I do want to like travel more. Obviously, like you said, do more conventions abroad and stuff like that. But just enjoy it, man. Yeah. Just have fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy while you can.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, travelling, I think's the main one. Like a lot more guest spots as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just travelling, meeting new people, making new friends, you know what I mean?
Would you ever plan to sort of have your own studio in the future of that as well?
Yeah, well, we've thought about it. I've thought about it a lot.
Because that's what you aim for, isn't it? Really?
Oh, yeah,
to have
course.
your own place.
Yeah,
and
of course. But yeah, one day,
yeah.
we will have it. But for now, I'd like do guest spots, do as much as I can, meet new people. you know what I mean, get out there, win some awards,
hit
and
some more
stuff.
shows as well. Because like,
Hit
I was
some more
surprised.
shows.
You say you've only done that, like being that
Yeah,
London was your
yeah,
first
and like
one.
since that, and like since getting like them awards, it kind of opened my eyes a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to do this more. Like, I need to do this more, man. Because like since that, I've got like more recognised, more followers
Yeah.
and stuff, and yeah, it's very, very, very cool.
Yeah. I
very
think you've
cool.
done like you are like you've already said about being humble. You are quite humble about it, really, because like the fact that you did your first show and you won best, whatever. Like awards are
shocked.
great,
I was so shocked. I was like, what?
but like sometimes people can run away with that kind of like, you know, I was the best one at the show sort of thing. But like you don't really carry that sort of personality.
Nah, man.
You're just
Like,
how the fuck did I win?
Yeah, like I couldn't believe. Like when she called me out, oh, the best black and grey, whatever. I went up. And I came back down, and then Sarah was like, "Oh, can you just stay there for a minute?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "I want to go. I want to have a beer." You know what I mean?
I won an award. Let me go.
Yeah, I
and
want to have a
celebrate.
beer. I want a party. And then she was like, "Best of Sunday." I was like, "What?" And then the third one dropped. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
I was speak like you came up to me and stuff, and I was like, I was shy. I was like, I didn't know what to do, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, mate.
That's nice though. That is like
Yeah,
that,
it's a good experience.
it shows how much it means to you, doesn't
Oh,
it?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're just
totally.
like so shocked. Like, how the hell have I managed to do this in like today or something?
Definitely, man. Yeah, I was not expecting it at all.
Yeah.
And my mate Steve as well, whose leg it was on, called get up on stage, get your bum out.
Yeah.
Got to show it off, man.
Show
but yeah, it
them
was
cheeks
good.
off one more time.
Exactly. And it's healed mint as well, man.
Oh, that's good then.
It's healed absolutely mint. Like I said, like it's got a nice silvery finish to it. See if I
Yeah.
can get it off. But yeah, no, it's just exactly the same how it was.
That's always a good feeling as well, though, when you can see the tattoos like healed really nicely on the
Definitely,
post, like,
man.
wore it
It's all
well.
about the how you look after it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's healed mint.
That is like such a big area covered. That is.
Yeah, it was massive.
That honestly though, that is like such a, you know, when we put the episode out, we'll show this on the actual screen. But like that is just such a mad piece. That
see
is.
if we can show viewers. But yeah, it was good, man. It's healed mint.
Yeah. Did he sort of ask for that sort of style, or did he just sort of say run with the free canvas and do what you want?
Nah, he just do what you want to do, and we got some pictures and stuff, and he likes kind of like Vikings and stuff like that. He kind of has that kind of look with like the horn and stuff. And then we were saying, oh, we need to get some lettering in there. I was like, oh, what should we do? And we came up with criminal intent.
That sounds sick. That does.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
But the
sounds like a good band name as well.
criminal intent, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does, man. We came up with that because that image that we used, it's called, I can't remember what it was called, but she had loads of I don't know how to say it, but it came up when we were searching for it,
Yeah.
and that word came up, like that, what she was all about and
Yeah.
stuff. I can't remember the name. It's some saint something.
Right.
I don't know, but yeah, that came up and we was like, that sounds good.
You know what a good one for you to do would be if someone was up for it. You know, you ever seen Tenacious D?
Yeah,
You know when Dave Grohl is the devil.
yeah.
That.
Yeah.
With the pick of destiny as well.
Pick a destiny.
That in your style would look amazing. I think.
That's a good shout, to be fair.
Draw it up,
Yeah,
put it
man.
online.
Why,
See
you'd
if
be
anyone wants it.
interested?
No, not me. Just simply due to the fact I've had too much done recently. I'm done.
Really?
I need a break, man.
Yeah.
I've had
You
all
need
of this
that, man.
sleeve done and like the leg and everything. I just can't be asked at
It's
the moment.
nice that there is.
Yeah.
It's nice, mate.
Got one little last bit to do up here. Probably a death muff or something.
Those are what, they're tarot cards or?
Yeah. That's like 3 playing cards. One's got a
cool.
rose, the reaper, and a heart. And then the other tarot. Well, the other playing card isn't there for some reason. Just
Nice,
didn't
man.
fit.
Looks sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you need that break, don't you?
Sometimes it sucks.
Yeah, getting
It
too
really
much
does.
tattoos at once too quick, it takes it out of you, man.
Yeah.
I think mentally as well, it takes it out.
Like I think at one point I had like my shin done, Like, I touch up on something else, and then Josh was doing this, and then I had something else done. I was just like, I've literally had, like, in the last 4 months, I've had so much shit done. I just can't be arsed. I need my body needs to rest for a bit.
Definitely.
Healing tattoos is horrible sometimes, especially when you're in an awkward spot.
Yeah.
Like, and you just can't move properly, and you're sweating, and then there's just like all the cling film or the ointment and stuff. It's like,
Definitely.
Oh,
How do you heal them?
I've done loads of different heals just due to the nature of working in a supply company. You see a lot of products and you want to try it out yourself and stuff like.
Yeah, definitely.
I've done the second skin stuff. It was all right. I've done the tattoo armor pad, wrapping it round and then using like Butterlux and stuff. I've used Easy. The latest one I'm on is Skin Works, a little spray application, and that's really good. Yeah, I'm not a fan of using the cling film and stuff now. I just think I'm not really into it as much. Like, to me, it just seems too much of a mess now, trying to get it all cleaned up the next day and stuff, and it's all kind of gunky and that, like.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with the derm lines as well. I think after the first night, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Obviously, because all the plasma and stuff.
It's all coming out and that.
All coming out, but once you clean it the day after and you put a fresh one on, sweet.
Yeah, when I got this, I got
Have you used
derm
derm lines?
I've used, yes, I have, yeah, because that's what I had when I got tattooed at Download Festival.
Oh yeah, because they were doing they had that thing, didn't they?
Steve Hunter from Blood Eagle, he tattooed
Was
me.
it Justin Burnout there as well?
I'm not too sure. Well, the year I was on was 2019.
Oh right, yeah. I'm sure his work's sick as well. Justin Burnout's is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sick work, man. But yeah, I think he was at Download or something tattooing.
But I had the second skin on it, and it was fine, really. Like, it was really clean and friendly and, like, hygienic and that.
Yeah,
a lot of people are like, oh, tattooed at a festival, no thanks and stuff. And it's like, oh, have you ever seen it?
That's exactly.
Have you
as
ever
long as
been
the
in there?
hygiene's in place and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Like, and as long as you don't take the fucking thing off and start going in the mud and mosh
dancing,
pitting
mosh
yeah,
pitting, exactly. It's common sense, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. I think that the second skin, it's good for stuff like that.
Yeah, getting out and about and doing stuff.
Over it, you'd be saying. You know what I mean? But yeah, no bacteria, nothing can get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No dirt can get into it and stuff.
I think the beauty of the industry we're in, and I hate to use the word industry, but it is. But like, I think the beauty of it is the fact that there's so many things out there now. There's so much choice. You're gonna find something that works for you.
Exactly.
Whether that's healing, tattooing itself, cleaning it up, machines.
Have you tried dry healing?
I have, and I think it wasn't by choice. It was because I didn't have any aftercare.
Oh, right, okay.
But it was all right. But like, I just couldn't get on with the fact that it was like, my skin felt really tight. And sometimes I was a bit nervous to maybe like overstretch or something, and then you kind of crack it a little bit.
Yeah. Have you seen the blackouts?
Yeah.
How they heal?
Yeah.
They're just dry healing.
It's mad, isn't it?
Ugh, it looks horrible. Waking up in your bed's full of black skin.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's probably the best way to heal it.
Yeah.
The best way. I've heard that when they get it done, they wrap it, and then after like the second day or something, I think you clean it, and then you can't get it wet.
Yeah.
You cannot get it wet. You don't do anything to it. You just let it naturally.
Just clear your schedule for the next week.
It must be so itchy.
Yeah, I bet.
Can you imagine that?
The people that have like, you know, having your arm blacked out is one thing, but then when people have like, you know, like their like neck or shoulder or back of the leg blacked out, it's like, that is just rough, man. How can you sit down and lie down properly?
I had that done recently, like a nice kind of
very nice
gothic kind of mandalas.
Who did that?
Kata. He works at Hagley Road, Bibberdink.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna like match that side to that side, maybe. That horrible.
Like healing?
No, in general. Like
just
pain,
the whole thing.
It was horrible, man.
Like, you know, when you're stroking a dog and they hit that sweet spot. That's
Yeah.
You were like
that. I was like, ah! Yeah, I was like, come on, get some lidocaine in it, man. Get some numbing stuff on it.
Pour it over me, don't spray.
Just pour it over me.
Yeah.
Well, then I think I dozed off for like 20 minutes, and then it touched like a part up here, and then it just woke me up, and I was like, ugh. But yeah, it was horrible, man. Horrible. So yeah.
I was just gonna say, just because you mentioned Breaking Bad, do you watch Better Call Saul or anything like that?
Better Call Saul. I've seen it. I've seen it advertised so many times. I've just not got around to watching it.
I've seen like the first season of it, and
because that was like it was like before.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it
It's
before?
like it's pre Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know where they are up to now. My brother's mad on it. He's texting me about it and stuff.
Mm.
But like I've probably seen like the first season and not really carried on with it.
Yeah.
But apparently,
I might have to give it
Jesse
a watch
and Walt
now.
actually appeared in the last episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
That was bumped up into the news feed a bit now because suddenly they've brought them into it, and it's like, fair enough. Now I'm interested.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I might have to watch it. Better Call Saul. That's what
Yeah.
it's called. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
I need to watch The Boys. Third season of it's out.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
You not seen any of it?
Nah.
Oh, it's
I've
decent.
seen anything. What's
It's
it on?
very good.
Amazon or
Amazon Prime,
Amazon Prime? So what do you reckon that's gonna happen in Stranger Things?
yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
This is the thing, man. Like, there's too many conversations we've had about this, like theories and everything. Like, the first big question is Eddie going to be in the next season? My answer to that is, I'll be happy either way.
You think so?
Because if he's not in the next season, he was a great character.
Definitely.
Everyone loved him. You know, we all had him in our hearts in the last episode and everything.
Definitely.
But then if he is in it, amazing. We get our favourite character back.
Yeah.
Loads of people have these theories about like he's going to be in the underworld and all this stuff with Vecna and blah blah blah. But like, I don't know whether that's just a bit too far fetched.
Because when he died, it was pretty certain that he actually.
Yeah, but they weren't like a funeral for him and everything like that. You never saw him very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just ended, and he was just like on the floor saying goodbye to Dustin and stuff. And it's like, you never know.
Yeah, but there's some weird like in the Stranger Things, like the wallpapers that they bring out and stuff.
Yeah,
There's like some hidden things in there.
some hidden Easter eggs. And
Yeah,
stuff that we've missed.
that I've heard about. There's one, and they're in the upside down, and it's turned, and they're riding the bikes.
Yeah.
But Steve hasn't got his light on his bike, but the rest of them have.
Ah.
You know what I mean? So it's little things like that that's strange, and it makes you think, oh, what they're actually gonna do.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it's Wagner and 11, and they're looking at each other.
Yeah.
And there's the normal world here, and then there's upside down there, and they're riding the bikes, and then they've got the lights on, and
Steve has got no light on.
No light on. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna? You know,
Oh, I love the way they tease, man.
I
Like,
know,
it's
man.
annoying, but like,
Yeah.
we love Easter. Like, we're big on Marvel. Like, when there's Easter eggs and trailers and all this stuff, like, I eat that shit up all day. I really do. But like, you know, the series, like when the series like hits everyone, like as big as Stranger Things did, you can't get away from it.
Yeah, I'd love to do some Stranger Things tattoos as well, man.
That would suit your style really well.
It'll be sick. He'll be sick.
Get like a big Vecna portrait
Big
with
oh yeah.
you know, like a nice phrase underneath, like, you know, your time has come or
So
whatever.
if anyone's interested for that, hit me up.
Yeah.
Do a discounted rate as well.
Yeah, definitely. Why not?
Definitely.
The thing is, like, people love seeing, like, it's mad how many people have tattoos based out of TV shows and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Like,
I think that's way forward, man.
yeah.
It's wicked.
As soon as there's a TV show that's picking up some heat, draw some fucking designs up and slap them on your story.
Yeah.
Let people know that I'm up for it.
They'll soon be gone, innit?
Yeah. Seen a few Vecna pieces and, you know, stuff like that, and it's like, it's really cool to see. But then I think to myself, I wonder in 40, 50 years' time you'll look back and go, let's watch that show again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But now I'll be up for doing some tattoos based on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to wait a long time to the new season.
Have they announced it or anything on that?
Well, I think it's 2024.
Really?
Yeah. I think the Duffer Brothers, I think they're only going to start writing it just right now. The new season. So apparently there's no actual season.
And it's the very, very last one. I'm not going to do no more after that.
Yeah. With the fucking length of the episodes, I hope it's the last one. We'll be here for ages otherwise.
But at the end of it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like the normal world is slowly turning into.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he got them 4 deaths, wasn't it? Or 3 deaths. And when he gets them through 4 deaths, then it.
Yeah, what was it? There was Chrissy to start with, then there was the kid on the road, then there was the kid on the boat, and then there was Max, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it 4 deaths, or is it 5 he was meant to get?
No, it was 4.
It was 4. Yeah, because
Sure,
that's
it
it.
was
Yeah,
4.
because they tempted him with, like, Max was like the bait sort of thing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, like, when We'll have if we clip this and put it on social, we'll have to put a massive spoiler alert because we're literally revealing everything. But if you haven't watched it, my God, like.
Oh yeah, we should watch it by now, mate.
But when Max started floating up again, I was just like, nah, they ain't gonna do it to him. And then, it was
if you haven't watched it, go and watch it.
That was stressful to watch, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Stressful to watch.
But now I'm thinking about that now, doing some tattoos based on Stranger Things.
Well, the best parts for you to put in your style was, the way that their eyes are all the blood dripping down the eye. That would look amazing with your swing on it.
Definitely. Yeah, I like doing fucked up shit like that.
I hope that someone watches this episode or watches this clip on social and someone actually hits you up and says, the way you were talking about it, it's getting me going, man.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
You seem enthusiastic about it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I probably will do it.
Closing remarks. Is there anything you want to sort of say? As you've got this.
Cheers for having me here, man.
Yeah,
it's been great, man.
It's been good talking to you.
Very, very grateful for being here, man. It's been cool. It's been good talking. And
what about just out to the open world? Any messages that follow you in certain areas or?
Come and get tattooed by me. It'd be a cool experience. Talk about stranger things.
Stranger things, David.
But now, man, it's been cool.
Yeah,
it's been sweet.
Hopefully, we'll see you again at a show.
Oh, definitely.
Well, we'll see you next year for the two jazz events ones anyway.
Yeah, but we'll do another podcast as well.
Mate, you're more than welcome to come back.
Be sweet, man. I'd love to come back.
Yeah, cool, but the only thing is though, the next time you come back, you better have done a Stranger Things tattoo.
I will. Promise. Promise I will. Yeah, I'll probably do it sooner than you think.
We'll see next week. Liam's new post.
Yeah,
Stranger Things tattoo. All
Stranger
inspired by me. I thought about this new piece.
Yeah. Shout you out. We'll shout you out on it. Yeah, man.
Couldn't get anyone quick enough, so I just did it on myself.
Yeah, just done it on his own leg.
Yeah. What do you think? Yeah, man.
Or just cool. Does the missus like Stranger Things?
Loves it.
She up for it?
Maybe.
Oh man.
Hopefully we don't start a domestic.
Babe, do you want it next week? Should we do it?
Yeah.
That's actually a shout,
I got some free time. Let's do it.
I might ask her to do it because she did what she said. She wanted something on the thigh.
Yeah.
And we was thinking about it. I came across like a skull, and it was had kind of mushrooms coming out of the thing that she was really interested in. So. Yeah, probably do Stranger Things, mushroom kind of trippy kind of vibe.
Vecna with some shrooms coming out of him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely popping a bit of acid.
Watching Stranger Things on acid, now that would be something.
Yeah, that's a thought.
That would be like being in the fucking underworld there.
Definitely. You come out your house, you like...
Jesus Christ. Well, on that last note, Liam, thank you very much for being here, dude.
Cool to be here, man.
Nice one.
Cheers for having me, mate.